Joe, a recent study by George Washington University shows support for ISIS in America has reached a new level, with several thousand U.S.-based sympathizers and more terrorism arrests this year since 9/11. ISIS claimed responsibility for the Paris attacks that left 130 people dead. And now the FBI says one of the California shooters pledged allegiance to ISIS on Facebook. We spoke by phone with Gabriella Coleman. She's an anthropologist at McGill University. She is also an author of a book focusing on online activism, particularly Anonymous.
People feel very connected to the organization because they're able to receive kind of live updates as things transpire.
Coleman says ISIS is known for its creation of images and gruesome videos to recruit globally.
They're very savvy when it comes to social media. They use kind of every channel from Twitter to Facebook to making videos.
A study by George Washington University identified at least 300 Americans who actively support ISIS on social media and spread propaganda, mainly on Twitter. Jonathan Rajewski is a cybersecurity expert with Champlain College. He also works with local law enforcement and companies to help with digital investigations. He says by plotting out a map, analysts can learn exactly what people are tweeting. We asked the Leahy Center to do an analysis for us to see if anyone's tweeting about ISIS in our area. They were able to actually read the tweets and find the locations of the people tweeting them.
When we looked at the data from Burlington, there wasn't much of any chatter about ISIS. But if you actually expand that out to the United States, there's typically a lot of conversation going on about ISIS this or ISIS that.
But how do you know if someone is actually at risk of carrying out attacks or just talking about it?
A trained analyst is not just going to look for the word ISIS. They're going to look for those behavioral characteristics that truly say that they are an ISIS sympathizer.